Letting go isn't easy, especially when your heart is still holding on. But emotional detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop letting someone's presence or absence control your peace. I remember a friend who said that she couldn't function for days if he didn't text her back. That's when she realized that she had lost herself in a relationship. Detachment gave her her life back. What emotional detachment really means? Emotional detachment equals coldness. It's saying, I can love you, but I will not lose myself for you. I had a coworker going through a breakup, and she told me, I thought detachment meant I had to be mean or bitter towards him. But really, it was about finally sleeping at night without crying over someone who wasn't crying over me. So think about that. A sign you need to detach. Your peace is always shaken. That's when you know you need to detach. If their mood swings or attention dictate your entire day, then that's your sign. I had a cousin who told me that she knew it was time to detach when she realized she was checking his social media before she brushed her teeth in the morning. If that's you, it's time to detach, friend. Step number 1, accept the truth about the relationship. Stop rewriting the story in your head. Accept what they can and cannot give you. One woman I spoke to said the hardest part was admitting he's not coming around. The man I imagine isn't the man in front of me. That was the turning point for her. Have you experienced that? Whether it's the man or the woman in your life, like they aren't coming around. They aren't changing. Um, and so, is that has to be the turning point for you. That has to be the red flag for you. Step number 2, set boundaries without apology. Boundaries are not punishment, they are self-respect. Boundaries, they aren't punishment, they're self-respect, so you have to set them. A friend once told me that she started small, so she would mute the notifications at night, and that gave her her evenings back. She realized she didn't have to explain why she needed that space. So if you need to mute notifications, do it. Do it for your own peace, because checking social media, checking their pages, it will drain you. It will drain your energy, and it's not worth your peace. Step number 3, limit emotional triggers. If seeing their post sets you back, mute or unfollow. One guy told me that he blocked his ex out of anger because he knew that like one of her photos would set him back 3 months of progress. And to me, that's self-care. If you know that the pictures that they have on their page is going to trigger you, their outing, seeing them go on outings, seeing them with other partners now that you guys aren't together, then mute or unfollow. And that's okay, because that is a form of self-care. Step number 4, reconnect with yourself first. I can't stress this enough. You got to reconnect with yourself. You got to rediscover hobbies, passions, friendships, rediscover yourself. And the way that you do that is spending time with yourself, not being afraid to go to the movies alone, not being afraid to go to the mall alone, not being afraid to go to the park alone or whatever it is, but reconnecting with yourself. I knew a woman who took a painting class after her breakup, and she said it was the first time in months that she had did something for herself. Can you imagine that? Being in a relationship for so long and not doing anything for yourself? Like, you have to break that pattern and you have to put you first. And that is the epitome of self-care, learning to date yourself first. That's the foundation of you being in a relationship, is loving yourself first. Step number 5, stop romanticizing the what ifs. Nostalgia will trap you, friend. Facts will free you. My friend told me that she used to reread old texts at night. She finally deleted them and said, I can't keep living in this highlight reel of a dead relationship. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the suffering that you're causing yourself by continuing to reread old emails or old text messages or old posts that you had of said girl or said guy? Um, delete them because nostalgia, it'll trap you. It will trap you and it will have you stuck. So do what you need to do to maintain your peace or to create peace. Step number 6, focus on what you can control. Focus on what you can control. You can't control them, but you can surely control your own peace. There was a guy who said that he made a list of things he can control and things that he can't. And he said that seeing it on paper was a game changer for him. So if you have to write down things that you can control and things that you can't control, do it. Sometimes seeing it puts it into action for you. Sometimes seeing it makes it more real for you. So write down the things that you can control and the things that you can't control. Step number 7, create new routines and safe spaces. Replace old routines with life-giving habits. A coworker told me that she switched her morning routine. So she stopped checking her phone first thing in the morning and she just had coffee, prayer, and she did journaling. She journaled and that was life-changing for her. So change your routine. If you get up, and the first thing you do is look at your phone, for those, and you see, you're scrolling through their social media pages, stop. Develop a new routine. Go for a walk. Meditate. Journal to get those thoughts and emotions and that anxiety out. Pray. Read a book. Call a friend. Go to breakfast. But change up your routine so that that you can create a safe space for yourself. And then giving yourself grace through this process. That is so key. Giving yourself grace. Some days, guess what? You're going to miss them. You're going to miss what you once had with them. And guess what? That's okay. But give yourself grace. I knew someone who said, today they'll cry, tomorrow they'll laugh. That's healing. She stopped judging her own progress. So realizing that, the grief of the friendship, will have you crying some days and laughing other days, and being thankful other days that you are out of that relationship that wasn't no longer serving you. But giving yourself grace, giving yourself permission to feel all the feelings, and that's okay. You are allowed to walk away from anything that robs your peace, friend. So don't feel guilty. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel ashamed of what others would say about you walking away. Emotional detachment is not about being cold. It's about finally being free. Don't you want to be free? Don't you want to be free from an emotionally, detached person? It's time. It's time. So if this video helped you in any way, I want you to share it. But most of all, I want to hear from you in the comments. I want to know, what steps you can take to protect your peace and create safe spaces for yourself. Let's talk about it in the comments so that we can continue the conversation. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.